Hello, it is fishbulbgeek, and I am back with Mark Shepherd, and we are about to go shopping on the Citadel. It is slightly unfortunate that I could not get Caden to turn around. He's a little bit camera shy, but Tally's there. And again, yeah, we're just playing around with the old photo mode. Yeah, if only Caden was looking this way, it would be perfect, but he just kept turning around to look at the wall. I'm not sure why. But apart from that, it's kind of artsy, and I like it. And yeah, there's some real cool stuff you can do with the camera mode. And eventually we'll get into probably taking a few more interesting shots. But apart from that, it is time to, yeah, crack on with this game. We had, what have we done lately? We recruited Liara, that was a nice action-filled one. Then the last time we went around and talked to everybody, less action filled, but good war based. This time we're going to do just hand in a couple of missions, pick up a couple more when we're on the Citadel, yeah, a few things. Oh yeah, let's level up. I cannot level up my charm. Oh, I've got 4 points. Should I put it into intimidate? What does this do? Dialogue options. Oh, I can sell items to stores for 2% more credits. Sod it, why not? You never know. I mean, I haven't quite decided what I'm going to be, good or bad, but new dialogue options. Yeah, that might give me some stuff. Right. Oh, that's right. We're working on making you a biotic badass. Well, you've got some points in lift now, so let's put some points in that. We'll work on getting you all the way up to Master Fill, and then I think we'll work on getting you all up to Master Lifts, Barrier. I don't really rate stasis as a power. I don't find it that useful. Definitely these three are pretty good, so. Oh, wow. You haven't come out to play at all, Tally. Or maybe just the once. Right, okay. Hacking is pretty good. You only ever get light armor, so that's fine. Right, okay, we'll put some points in. Okay. Hacking unlocked. Let's get you up to Master Sabotage. We'll not put you up to Master Hacking, but we've got Advanced AI. Yeah, that's good. I'd like to get you up to, yeah, Master Overload. And I think we'll put a point in Basic Armor. Should we put it in Pistols and get you up to Shotguns? Now we'll put it in Armor. I think Armor's, well, no, that's a tough choice. No, yeah, let's put you in armor. Alright, so we've got some, you can obviously never toggle the helmet for Quarry. Tally, Quarrying's never take it off. But okay, we've got ourselves leveled up an ever so slight bit. Not up all the way in Intimidate. I mean, I think I'm mostly mostly playing Paragon, but I am slipping the odd Renegade thing in there. I'm trying not to be super attached. I'm still going to probably end up more or less maxing out Paragons to a high extent. So that's fine. Now, Caden, you annoying bugger, you would not walk forward. Alright, Rear Admiral Mikhailovich. Let's see how badly this will go. I don't think he does that badly. We've got a bunch of points in charm. He's a real grumpy guy who has no real grasp on history or tactics, if you ask me. And he's entirely grumping at the wrong person. Like, what he moans about has nothing to do with Shepard. It's something that should have been brought up much earlier in the design process. Nothing to do with Shepard.
10 hut!
At ease. Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
We weren't told to expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
Oh yeah, he's also a dick.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Yeah, again, nothing to do with Shepard. We didn't design it. We just got given the shit. Also, Do you still know what color your blood is? Please.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
She'll be up to the Alliance standards because it's an Alliance crew, commanded by an Alliance commander. He's going to call Shepard a captain then. He's like, no, he's a commander. So many little things just bug me.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
And he's entirely upset with one person. That really means me.
Commander, I'm not happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits at element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
Oh my god, I've got that it's useful, but I've also got do you read history? Oh, I want to ask the do you read it. I wouldn't actually be that rude to a Rear Admiral, I wouldn't. But I'm tempted. I can actually do that. I'll take it's useful. I mean, do you read history is always my first thought. Not understanding the historical applications of how... I mean, you're a Rear Admiral for crying out loud. You should know better.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship.
Proper job of a proper scout ship.
We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander.
No, you don't.
Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
Oh, neither one's gonna let me do it. Yeah, you have to be pretty high in sharp. I think... I guess I'm just not strong enough in either, actually, about how many points I put in. But, yeah, we absolutely do need to build bridges, and we do need to kick ass. Both are true. Apparently I'm not allowed to make that justification.
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
But again, what he's moaning about has nothing to do with Shepard. Okay, maybe the crew thing. But that isn't his decision to make. I guess it is in fact Shepard's. And you're assuming Shepard. I mean, the Krogan and the Turian are actually... and to be fair, tallied for a certain amount, are actually somewhat confined to the bowels of the ship. The bottom bit. There's no overt proof that they're actually allowed to wander around, so they're kind of restricted. Yes, having tally in the engine bay and having them yeah, okay. But either way, it's just take your money to the people that deserve it, the actual designers of the ship.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Alright, so I'm hoping to find some nice armor. I'd love something nice for Tally. Really hope I can find something. And I'd really yeah, here we go. Aljalani. Hello.
Commander Shepard?
Now, I'm not going to pick purely Paragon or Renegade options. I'm going to be like, what logically would I be allowed to say as a commander in the Alliance military to any of her questions? That's what I'm going to try and ask. Like, what would be the logical thing I would actually answer?
Khaleesa been seen in Aljalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Technically, I'd be like, no, you should talk to the PR team. I shouldn't be allowed to answer questions in an interview, but I guess we don't have that option.
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
I'm not going to say that. That seems like it's probably... It's a speculative design. It feels like that's not common knowledge. That's just arrogant. That's punching. We're not punching. There's no need to punch. And that's just... It's a bit arrogant. Back out of the interview.
Many details are still classified, I'm afraid. I can tell you she's a fine ship and has the best crew I've ever served with.
Some members of that crew are aliens, as I recall. Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
The crew is trying to shut you up. Again, that's punching. Again, that is true, but the crew is still Alliance.
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I do believe, I can't confirm or deny that, is the only answer that makes sense to give, because it's an active investigation. You would never, ever comment on that.
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
I think that's honestly about as well as it could go. If you ask me, I got a bunch of money for that. Right, what do we want to do first? Right, so transit. I think let's work on getting a couple of upgrades. Med Clinic first, I think. I think she's got the Medigel upgrade. Or that could just be one of the other ones in the market. But we're around the corner from the market anyway. So, and if I see any, in fact, oh god, journal, yeah. Oh, this is all that. Oh yeah, and we're definitely going to do that. Ah, Dahlia Dantius, sorry. That's what we want to do. Yeah, so we're going to talk to Nisana Dantius about her dear sweet slaver sister Dahlia. This is all just keep busy stuff when you're out and about on... we're definitely going to go back to Amika Hutu. Now it's a scan the keepers. 15 and 20, so we've got 5 more to find in our walkers. I'm just going to scan this thing. Now, do you have... Oh, in fact, I think I know something else that I might get from you. Do we trigger it now?
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oh, Commander Shepard, I didn't see you come in.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges, they just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
They won't bother you again. I guarantee it.
I see. Maybe it's better if I don't know anymore. I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Oh, you do, oh, that's right. Oh, well, the medical exoskeleton. Yeah, toxin resistance. That's what I want to have. I mean, that's real nice as well. Medical interface. I've only got first aid, but once you start going, like, obviously, I can up to 3 on that I've got. Oh no, it doesn't look like that's available. Medical interface is when you start getting toxin resistance as well. And medical exoskeleton. I love that so much. I'll put that as well if I can get that. Not that we can afford any of that. It's way too early for that stuff. It's not a very successful clinic. There's never anybody in here being treated. I mean, yeah, I get why they couldn't necessarily, but we'll just pretend it's busy and that she's got an actual private office and maybe some staff, maybe a nurse. Now, Morlan. I want to talk to Morlan anyway. Cool dialogues over here. Anything to see? I don't think it's anything particularly exciting. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. That's a nice shot. That's a nice shot. Oh, okay. Emily Wong is not here. That's fine. Nothing to see. Everybody's just enjoying the view. We're going to nip up to Flux as well, which is pretty cool and I like to see. I'll do Flux in a minute.
This isn't a proof of purchase.
We've already had that.
It's a bank statement. Show that I bought something from you.
Oh, bless you, you poor bugger.
Well,
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Yes.
Show me what you've got.
Do you have...
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Do you have a grenade and on-gel upgrade for it? No, I must have maxed it out. I think you're only allowed to buy them at like certain levels or points that you hit through the game. I must have accidentally maxed it. I'm not going to get any Omnitools because I'm saving that for... I want to go to get the cool ones mid to late game because that's when you get the best ones. Hello, Conrad.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me?
I do. How could anyone
There
forget?
are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And they also say that you don't take crap from anybody. You're showing them what humans can do. Hey, can I get your picture?
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
You're a hero, Shepard. Decades from now, humanity's going to remember you, and I'll have your picture. Just hold up your gun.
Which I shouldn't really have access
Perfect.
to. Really shouldn't have access to it.
Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Alright. And Morlan. We'll do this whole thing for the Doctor, and then I guess we will see if you've got any alien armor to sell. Note the complete lack of, like... Wow, there's actually nobody around. There's, like, presumably they're merchant... presumably these 3 are merchants as well, but there's no one here, as well as Morlan.
Hello there. Welcome to Morlan's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies?
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Change of plans.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moreland. I told Baines you'd screw this up.
What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
Ah, talking your dead, or you should reconsider. I think I need to intimidate him as a Krogan blackmailer.
Her secret stays buried, or I bury you.
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
I mean, you're a coward.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Okay, I'll ask the doctor about Baines. Why is the lighting so dark? Is it always this dark, or is it just me?
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
There we go, non-human armors. Please have something cool for Tally. I mean, that looks bright yellow. See, we've got 3 for Turians and 2 for Krogans, not 1 for Quarian. I don't want that. I just don't like that armor pattern. It's apparently the same. Ah, it's bright yellow again. I kind of want to get it because it's bright yellow. Survivor. Kind of wish I brought him there just so I could see what was coolest. But I really only... I'm not super fussed. I'm not going to come back and do a bunch of shopping. I mean, that looks... Hang on, that's light armor. 13, 120, 14. 23, 120, but none of that. It does look like it's all... It does look like it's all yellow. We've got 2 explorers and a survivor. It could... I mean, I kind of want us all, like the boy band look, all to be white. What do I have? Oh, no, wait. I'm an explorer, which is white. So technically, I'm reasonably certain Explorer was a palette shift, a very slight palette shift change from Silverback. So why does it show that it's yellow? Is that a glitch? I don't know if that's a glitch or not. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure, like, that I'm wearing white, so these should be white as well. So maybe that's supposed to be yellow? Because this is supposed to reflect what your kind of pattern is supposed to be. Well, that's a bit weird. Now I'm not as convinced. Still, we're going to go back to the doctor, see if we can get some information about Baines. And to be fair, I'm glad I actually, somewhat mistakenly, I could have checked him out. No, I don't think we can actually get any upgrades just yet. I'm glad I actually went back to the doctor first. Because my instinct was actually to go to Kahoku. But for a very important reason, you can't talk to Kahoku before doing this, otherwise you won't be able to... I mean, you never really finish it, but technically you won't be able to at all. If you don't do it this way round. Because Kahoku will bugger off as soon as you hand in his mission. Right. Chloe Michelle.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
I don't think it's a real significant, if any, discount, to be honest.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
Captain Anderson might know him.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I don't think I can do. I actually can't remember what the price was for anything beforehand, but we're not going to look.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking.
There we go, we're creeping up the money. Right, let's go and talk to Captain Anderson. Embassies. And I'm in two minds about whether or not I'm going to do all the stuff for the consort. It's just like the last interaction. I mean, to be fair, you only see it if you actually choose a very specific dialogue option. But always, the whole thing's just like over-sexualized and weird. Oh, that manual. I'll insert that. What are these two delightful fellas that really don't like each other talking about? I wish they were sort of sitting down and relaxing, but they're not.
I heard what happened under the Artemis Tau cluster. The Council wasn't too happy about the destruction of those Prothean ruins.
This isn't a game, Ambassador. Shepard's out there trying to stop Saren from destroying the galaxy.
Take it down a notch.
I know. Just try to be a little more careful. The Council's watching you, and we all get judged on how you behave.
Honestly, I forget that you can come back and talk to these guys in between missions to get that. Or certainly on this one.
Yes, Commander?
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
The people I spoke with seem to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
Why would he bring it
You should
up?
mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
Literally, why would he bring it up? It's a really random thing to say. Okay.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
See, so now we can go talk to Kahoku about Baines. We can ask him the question. It's a real unsatisfying because I don't think this was ever like properly fleshed out or finished. But it's nice to be able to do this a little bit. But again, if you go and talk to Kahoku too early and hand in his other mission, he just disappears and you never talk to him again. So you do actually have to be careful to do that mission at a time. Now we're going here. Do you have anything in here? Is there anything? No, there's nothing over there. Okay. We'll pretend I had a real creepy stuff there. Now, the sign of Dantes. I really wish I'd kind of talked to you earlier. Did I already get this right? I think I did. Yeah, when I came to talk to. The guy about Batty's body.
I know you. You're Commander Shepard, the human Spectre. Is there something I can do for you?
You're Nasana, right? I ran into your sister, Dahlia. It didn't end well for her.
What? Are you saying she's...
Dahlia's dead, Nasana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now.
I kind of wish I talked to her. I'm sure
you wanted your sister
I'm sure
dead?
she usually calls you
If
before you
people
enter
found
the
out
system.
my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
I'm sure I won't. Every reward like this is rubbish. She gives me access to Malta, I think.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
What? Oh, and actually, that was a surprisingly good amount of credits. Really surprisingly good. What mods do you give me access to? I really wanted that to flash up. So I can keep an eye out to see which ones you give me. Is it in journal? Will it tell me in journal? Oh, Armali. Armali council items. So we'll try and keep an eye on that. I think we'll only get access to. Well, maybe we get access to them from other vendors. Definitely when we talk to our guy on the ship, we'll see exactly I can't remember exactly what the Armada Council items are. We'll find out. And check that out, level up. Right, what are we going to put points in? I can stick another point in Intimidate. Or I could get my... I really should be concentrating on getting Throne, Lift and Warp and Barrier up to make me an actual biotic badass. Spectre training's too good to pass up though, to be honest. If I can get that, I mean I'm only level 19, you can get up to like level 50... what's the highest you can get on a first playthrough? It's not level 60, because you have to do New Game Plus to get level 60. I don't think there's an achievement related to level 60 anymore. There was in the first game. But I think on the first playthrough you can get to, I would say, at least level 55. Would you like some points in Lift? I mean, I could get you up to maximum throw, but if I get you up to sort of midway and then start maxing you out, that might be better. Okay, we're going to get you into armor because, yes, shield boost is pretty handy. I don't think it is. Oh, that's just health use, which is actually super useful to do. Yeah, that just because it unlocks the shield boost if I ever take you out. Alright. You're just a diplomat. I'm not going to talk to Brown Phoenix. That's just trying to get me to go and talk to the consort. And I mean, I'll do it for the XP, but we've been in here before, haven't we? Yep, we have. That's not coming up for anything. Right, so we're going to go and talk to the Admiral now, which is handy because we wanted to go there anyway. Have we talked to all the Avenas yet? I don't think we have. That's for later. We'll save that for later. I believe Emily Wong's back up here as well. There she is. Hello, Emily. Were you wearing that outfit last time?
Shepard, could I have another word with you?
Have you changed? I like that dress. It's nice.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
And that's a good excuse to go up into that bit in C6.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
Alright. Don't mind doing that. It's real nice. For your Admiral, go.
No, I'm waiting to speak with
Yeah, you're still having...
Commander, any word on my missing men?
Hang on a second. Where's the question about... Do I get to ask about Baines? I might not even get to ask about Baines now.
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
God, you're not walking away. I was really scared he was gonna.
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
Ah, now that's real interesting, actually. We don't get anything more from that, but it's an interesting little tidbit. And can we go ahead on a limb and assume that Baines was working for, oh, I don't know, Cerberus, or involved in some way? Because Cerberus starts as an Alliance Black Ops sort of military thing.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Now we discuss. Excellent. So I'm super glad we did it that way. Look at the money rolling in. Okay, so that's actually kind of interesting. I'm super glad we did that. Now we haven't spoken to him yet, so let's just take the elevator down. We might get some nice elevator dialogue. Do you have anything to say? No, you're not chatty. Chatty at the minute. I've already spoken to Gareth. I'll speak to him later. Yeah, the Baines thing never particularly leads anywhere. I guess it's more like flavor for the whole thing. But I think it's like just it's obviously not cut content, but I think they just never finished. Oops, I think they never finished it. So there is that.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Is there no dialogue for these two? There should be. Right, okay. Where do we want to go next? Well, we've already spoken to you. You're just chilling out. This is just so beautiful. Look at it. Look at it. It's beautiful. Right, the sky that presumably carries on the big ring. Yeah, it's real nice, real pretty. What's your comment?
The Protheans obviously understood the aesthetic value of the mass relays. Something we Quarians have learned to appreciate during our wanderings.
There we go. That's your line around the mini-mass relay statue. Oh yeah, here we go. Shepard's about to poke his nose in.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want?
I'm the only person making sense right now. You're endangering your baby.
This baby is the only thing I have left of Jake. I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Now we're stepping in because there's an obvious thing going on here, and we don't want it to escalate to anything.
Can I help you with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
Well, hey, Michael, you need to calm down. You don't get to shout like that. It's not your baby. It's not your body. I don't really care about the... Yeah, I actually don't care about the chances of these disease or the danger of therapy. It is 100% let her choose. It's her body, it's her baby.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
It's still her choice, and you need therapy.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this isn't your decision.
Of course it is! I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
Excuse me? No, you're not. You're an uncle. You're the baby's uncle. Like, you're immediately assuming that she's never going to meet somebody else, fall in love, and get married, or just have a relationship with somebody? Rude.
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
I mean, yeah, wow, it's weird. It's straight weird. But I do 100%. Oh, I meant to go to Flux. Oh, I suppose we can save Flux for another time. Right now, I'd quite like to talk to the Emporium shopkeeper because you also sell non-human armors.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Oh! Cute! We've got Quarian. Alright, Liberators, apparently. Hello. Looks pretty good, actually. Oh, it's exactly the same as the Survivor. It's just, the color. They're both made by Devlin Industries. Nah, boring. Oh god, no. Phoenix is actually pink, not red. If it was as red, as is implied by that shot right there, if it was red and white, it would look, I think, really cool. Pink's just the wrong colour. Now, that implies, because I have Explorer, that implies it's going to be white. I mean, I'm going to buy it because look how good it is compared to what she's currently got. And I can afford it. And we're going to put it on her and we'll see if it is yellow or if it's actually white. I can't tell if mine's made by Devlin Industries as well, but I've got Explorer as well, so you should have. Okay. Let's see if this is correct. Equipment. Tally. Oh. Oh. Really? I mean, I'll take the upgrade, but that's a very light palette swap. I like the darker mask. I like the lighter the neck piece, I guess. It's a very slight lighter shade on her arm. Okay, I mean it is good. I honestly expected it to be more white? Well, now I'm not sure. Right, let's sell it.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so.
Oh, show me your upgrades.
You will not be disappointed.
Show me your upgrades and we'll look at our Mali Council, see if we can find anything there. Sell that. 17. Wow. N7? Is that because it's the basic one you start with? That's really weird. Hydro 1. Hydro lines. Okay, oh, I can buy back like so much rubbish stuff. Oh, okay, that's... I can't afford any of it, and I can't tell who sells any of it. Right, in that case, we're going to have to talk about...
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so.
Okay, that is... Ah, that's Devlin. Devlin, Serta. Oh, I can get the Devlin Industries license, which is nice. Right, okay, we don't have access to the mileage stuff, but we will buy that. Can't afford anything. Well, I'm now no longer sure what the other armor would look like on Rex. To be honest, I won't know that one. Right, I don't know if we've talked to the Sabina yet.
The Krogan rebelled against the Council, yet they have a statue on the Citadel. And we Quarians still live as outcasts.
Okay, it's fair, I get where you're going to.
If you're gonna make a Krogan statue, you might as well make it big, right?
I actually like to talk to the Sabina and getting the information on this Krogan statue because it's a surprisingly level-headed take on it. Have I don't. Let's not. I can actually check. Primary council races. No. Right. Okay. We haven't actually spoken to the Sabina before because once you speak to the Sabina, you get the. What is it? The codex entry for the chittery little bugs. Forgot what they're called. The Rachni. You get that unlocked.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni, then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
I'm not going to do serves them right. Doesn't serve them right at all.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
It is a little extreme.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
There we go. So now if we look in the Codex, we've got those 3 and we've got the Rachni. That is another easily missable achievement. Now, how do you get all that right? So the first, it's easily missable because the one for
50,000 years ago.
I'm not going to listen to him talking about it. To get the entry for the Protheans, right at the start of the game, like before, like your very first talk with Nihilus and Captain Anderson, you can ask. There is an option there to ask more about Protheans. If you don't take that option, you never get that codex entry, and you need to have all those two for the Protheans and the Arachnite, and you need to have the ones for the Asari, the Turians, and
the
Solarians, which I think you just get unlocked naturally throughout normal gameplay. The other two, you actually have to go. Those two for the Protheans and the Arachnite, you have to go and find them. And you can really, but you've only got that one option to get the Prothean one actually unlocked, so it's a super easily missable one. And obviously for the Rachni, you have to talk to that to be easily missed. It's a super easy one to get as well, but it is just easily missed. I think we've done enough running around on the Citadel.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
And yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
There we go. Oh, I've never scanned this keeper. There we go. What are we up to? 16? 16, yeah, okay. So we've got 4 more. We'll get them all later. I think, to be honest, that's enough to do on the Citadel. Yeah, we've got a few more bits and pieces. There's loads left to do on the Citadel, but I quite like the idea of going back out into space. There's like a whole bunch of stuff that I want to do. No, that's this is the one. We'll just have a quick check in this shot. See if he's got anything to offer us.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
I'm really mostly pleased that I unlocked the whole bit about Banes. I'd sort of forgotten like the whole trigger in the order of things, but I'm really glad I accidentally did it in the order I did it. Because even though it's not like it's not really a fully fleshed out way of doing things, I do feel it adds a tiny bit more flavour, but you have to be super specific about what order you do things in, because once Kahuku leaves, you don't see him again, so you can't actually ask him about Banes later. So you have to do that lot first. Anything? I'm not even... Oh! You've actually sell some... Well, it's boring Onyx stuff. Oh wait, Ariaki. Technologies. Right, well, we'll buy that. We clearly don't have anything else. Control? No, that's not what I'm thinking of. No, I think we must have to have a look in... Yeah, we must have to have a look in our quartermaster's stock to see that stuff, the special stuff that we've got. So yeah, I think next time...
I've heard some humans are angry at the Quarians after the attack on Eden Prime. After all, you created the Geth.
The Geth killed billions and forced us from our homeworld. Most Quarians believe we have paid properly for our mistake.
Hopefully having you with us fighting Saren will change people's minds.
Hey, you know what? Now that I look at Tally's gear next to Shepard's, it does match really, really well. It didn't seem like it was going to do it that way before, but now seeing the two of them next to each other in that shot right there, it matches really, really well. I just need... I kind of want, if I can, for this playthrough to get everybody into this armor set. I think it looks really nice. Like, we're not going for max stats. We're just going for what looks the best. I mean, stats, as long as you're not in complete rubbish here, that looks alright. Alright, Caden, we're going to have to keep an eye out for you. But yeah, next time we are going to return and we're going to do, I don't know, something. There's a couple of good places we can go and explore to get some like planet exploration, build up some credits as well.
Stand by, shore party.
You get a bunch of money.
Decontamination in
You get a bunch of money for everything that you do.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard.
We're not quite.
Exo Presley stands relieved.
Yeah, we're not quite at pimp level amounts of money in this game, but it won't take us super long to get there. So next time we come back, so we've done some. Shot. It's not the greatest of shots. So the next time we come back, we shall go and explore some other region of the galaxy. Not sure which bit yet, but there'll, you know, because we'll be landing on planets, there'll almost certainly be interesting stuff to see. So that's what we'll do next time. But for now, we've had a wonderful day out. And a mostly successful shopping trip, actually. So, as ever, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed playing, and join me next time for more adventures with Mark and the crew. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta for now.